My name is Victoria Winters. The dawn will soon come to Collinwood and bring with it the unresolved troubles of another day. A man, a frightening and violent man, has disappeared. But the fears that he created have not disappeared with him. Wherever he is, some violence surely is taking place.
Not what I wanted to hear.
Well, I thought you always insisted on the truth.
I insist on your keeping your promise.
And I'll keep it.
Your promise was that Willie would be gone from here last night.
Well, as far as anyone can tell, he is.
He hasn't gone. His things are still here.
Well, maybe he decided to have one last night on the town.
You know that isn't true.
Who can be sure?
Collinsport offers very little entertainment for a man like your friend Willie.
If he were in any trouble, we'd have heard about it. Willie is not famous for his anonymity.
It was bad enough when he was here, but at least I thought we were keeping an eye on him. Now, who knows what he's up to?
Well, maybe he decided to leave without any fond farewells.
I can imagine him leaving without any fond farewells, but not without the money.
Well, then isn't that our assurance that he'll turn up sooner or later?
I don't want it sooner or later. I want it now.
But I've looked for him. Every place conceivable.
Well, I suggest you look for him in a few inconceivable places. Knowing Willie, that's probably where he'll be.
But listen, it just doesn't make sense. Now, you're asking me to look for someone and bring him here, just to send him away again.
Are you sure you don't know where he is and what he's doing?
Well, as I've told you, I don't know.
I know, but how can I be sure?
Because you have my word for it.
Your word?
Yes, my word.
I've had your word once before.
And I kept it. I haven't said a word to anyone about our agreement.
You were paid very well for your services, and our agreement was that you were never to return to Collinwood.
Oh, Mrs. Stoddard.
Yes?
I was making up Mr. Loomis's room because you said he was leaving, but...
Well, his departure has been delayed. You can make up his room later in the day.
He'll be gone by then?
I'm sure he will. Will you let me know when he's gone?
I didn't really think he was leaving.
Mrs. Johnson. Why did you say that?
Because he didn't act like somebody that was getting ready to go anywhere.
What are you talking about?
I saw him prowling around the tool shed.
The tool shed? When?
Last night.
Are you sure?
Well, I know what I see when I see it. He apparently needed tools for some reason.
Yes, yes, of course. But have you any idea what that reason might have been?
With your Mr. Loomis, who's to tell? He's one of the strangest young men I've ever met. All the time you're talking to him, you know he's thinking something, but you have no idea exactly what it is.
Yes, I know what you mean.
Of course, you're such an old friend of his. You probably know what he's thinking all the time.
Well, in this particular instance, I'm not so sure.
In a way, I'll be sorry to see him go.
Well, now, I find that hard to believe.
Well, make no mistake, I disapprove of him thoroughly. But sometimes I like talking to him.
Talking?
That's
to
right.
Willie?
That's right. He was interested in things, and sometimes I didn't approve of the things that he was interested in, but sometimes I liked telling him things.
What kind of things, Mrs. Johnson?
Well, family things.
You and Willie discussed your family?
Oh, not my family. You wouldn't get 2 words out of me about my family. No, this family, the Collins family.
Oh. And what would you talk about, the two of you?
Well, we didn't talk so much as that he asked me questions.
What kind of questions?
Well, about things like family history.
Well, now, that's a whole new facet of my friend. I find that terribly interesting. What did he ask you?
Well, actually, one of his favorite subjects was this young man here in the portrait.
Oh, yes, I know. Willie was very impressed with it.
Yes, he asked me all kinds of questions about him. What his name was, who he was.
It's a portrait of Barnabas Collins, isn't it?
That's right. And your Mr. Loomis seemed real sorry when I told him that he had gone to England and died there.
Barnabas died in England. And Willie was sorry.
So it seems. Maybe there's good left in him yet.
Well, as I'm sure there is in all of us. What else did he ask you?
About Barnabas?
Well, about Barnabas. About the painting. About anything.
Mr. McGuire.
Well, sorry, Mrs. Johnson. I didn't mean to be abrupt. After all, it's hardly important one way or the other. I've known Willie to, well, have strange fancies before.
Do you know what I think really fascinated him the most about that portrait?
What?
It's a pity to say it, but it's the truth. The jewels. That ring and the pin and that other thing he's got on there. I think your Mr. Loomis would like to see that ring up close. The real one, that is.
Yes, this is quite extraordinary. Did anything else fascinate Willie?
He was very interested in the legend. Not that I believe in legends.
Oh, what legend?
Well, that some of the Collins family had their jewels buried with them.
Buried? With them?
Yes, according to the legend, especially the Naomi Collins legend.
Oh, now what was that one?
Well, she was given jewels by a pirate, and she wore them to her grave. Did you ever hear a thing like that?
No, it doesn't seem very likely, does it?
It's nonsense.
Mrs. Johnson, where was this woman buried?
Well, that's what your friend asked me.
Willie did? And what did you tell him? That she was buried with the rest of the family?
No, that's the strange thing. She was buried in that little cemetery 5 miles north of here, Eagle Hill. Why did you want to know?
Curiosity.
There's too many people curious about such things.
Oh, yes, I agree with you.
Who's there? Who's there? Where are you? I know someone is here. Evil. That's what's here. I can feel it in the air. Evil. Evil. I know you're here.
Who's there?
Only the dead. Now go away.
Oh. I'm looking for someone.
Oh, no, the living must leave. They must never come here again.
A young man. Now, he may have been here.
He should never have come here. I should never have let him stay.
Then someone was here. Yeah. Now, was he a young man?
The last living man I'll ever allow here. No one may ever come here again.
Look, old man. I don't know who you are. But if there was a young man here, I want to know when he was here and what he did and where he went.
Sacrilege. Disturbing the dead.
What are you talking about?
Criminal. That's what he is. Criminal.
What do you mean by that?
He pretended to be someone he wasn't.
Oh, well, if that were a crime, we'd all be in jail. Now, what did he want here? What did he do?
He said he was a Collins, but I knew he wasn't.
He told you he was a Collins?
He said he wanted to pay his respects, but he had no respect.
Well, will you please tell me what he did?
Yes. Come with me. There, you see what he's done?
No, I don't see anything.
Don't you see? The door is open. The lock is broken.
Did someone break in there?
The young man you described.
How do you know? Did you see him?
If I'd seen him, he wouldn't have done it. I thought he'd gone away, but he hadn't gone away.
This place, does it belong to the Collins family?
Yes. Joshua and Naomi Collins, and one of the children. Another child, a son, is buried in England, they say.
Well, now, is that all that happened? Just the lock broken?
He should never have gone inside.
Why? What's in there?
The dead, asleep and at peace.
And is that all?
Evil hovers there. Can't you feel it?
No, I can't say that I do. Well, is that all that happened now? Just the lock broken? I mean, nothing inside was disturbed, was it?
Yes.
What? You mean that somebody disturbed the coffin?
No, nothing that profane, but the dead were disturbed, I can tell.
Do you mind if I go in there?
Oh, please, you mustn't.
Why? Why not?
I told you, evil is in there.
Well, supposing I just take my chances.
Oh, no, for your own sake. No, we shouldn't be in here. Can't you feel it?
Ah, these are the tombs, huh? Of Joshua and Naomi Collins.
Yes, there is the child Sarah.
Why, I don't see what you're so excited about. Nothing in here seems to be disturbed.
Someone was in here. Something happened here. We mustn't stay.
Naomi Collins. Now, wasn't she the woman who was supposed to be buried with all of her jewelry?
That's the question he asked me. The man who was here last night.
Oh? Well, what did you tell him?
Oh, no, I can't answer any more questions.
Well, I don't think you have to. And obviously you have nothing to worry about in here. Everything seems to be perfectly normal. A little damp, perhaps, but that can't be helped.
Can't you feel anything in the air?
I can't even feel the air. Now, look, tell me this. Where would this young man go after he left here?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
Well, then, isn't it quite possible that he wasn't here in the first place?
Oh, but someone was here. The lock was broken. It must have been him.
If Willie'd been here, there'd be more evidence than that.
What do you mean?
Well, he's not the kind to get this far and then just stop.
Stop what?
Nothing. The important thing is that I'm satisfied that he was not here. Thanks for the tour.
Well, now, you tell him he must never come here again.
Well, I was just telling you that he wasn't the one that was here. He was here.
Yes, I must try to mend this lock.
Yes, you do that.
Tell your friend never to come here again.
But I just told you. He wasn't the one that was here.
You still haven't found it.
I will. It's probably somewhere in town.
Isn't that where you've looked?
Well, no. I looked for him other places.
Are you sure this isn't just some scheme to keep him here?
Oh, please, Liz. I've had a very trying day. And I assure you, for the last time, that it is not.
Excuse me, Mrs. Stoddard. How many will there be for dinner? I mean, should I set a place for Mr. Loomis?
How about it, Jason? Will he be gone?
I told you I'd do my best.
Well, there's your answer, Mrs. Johnson.
And now, if you'll excuse me.
I always have.
Doesn't it seem strange that Mr. McGuire doesn't know where Mr. Loomis has disappeared, and they've been all but inseparable? I mean, I don't like to talk about people that are your good friends, but those two gentlemen, particularly Mr. Loomis, don't you find them a bit strange?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I don't like this Mr. Loomis disappearing like that. I think something's wrong, and I don't like it.
I don't think you need concern yourself about it, Mrs. Johnson. Now, I have some work to do before dinner. I'm going up to my room. I don't want to be disturbed. But let me know if Mr. Loomis turns up.
Yes, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Nobody hangs up a thing around here. Yes?
I'd like to see Mrs. Stoddard, if you'd be so kind.
Mrs. Stoddard?
This is Collinwood, isn't it?
Yes.
And the mistress here is Mrs. Elizabeth Collins Stoddard, is she not?
Yes.
Then perhaps you'd do me the courtesy to inform Mrs. Stoddard that her cousin is calling and wishes to pay his respects.
Her cousin?
Yes, her cousin from England.
From England? Oh, please, come in.
I'd be delighted, thank you.
Oh, would you like to wait in the drawing room?
Here would be fine, thank you.
Oh, well, I'll let Mrs. Stoddard know you're here.
Oh, madam, if you would, you may tell her that it's Barnabas Collins.
Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.